Well, how do you do, buckaroos? How the heck are you? So now, as we approach St. Patrick's Day, I've got a classic for my neck of the woods. I'm in Springfield, Missouri here, and I've got Boulevard Irish Ale. So long before Springfield had Mothers and Springfield Brewing Company and White River, there was Boulevard. Now, Boulevard's actually out of Kansas City, but it's always been considered by many to be a local brewery for us. And the stuff that all the bars have carried out here for a long time. I'm using a glass that says Boulevard on it. It's actually for Enterprise Park Lanes, but it's not unusual to see many bars carrying a Boulevard glass. I did pay for this glass, by the way. I didn't steal it from Enterprise Park Lanes. Just so you know. No, they had a deal. You buy a beer, get the glass kind of thing. So I got it. Anyways, I am going to read just a little bit from your website so you understand what they're trying to do. Now, I've been asked by folks why I do this. There are a lot of folks that read beer reviews from other beer rating sites, and I don't do that. I think it's unnecessary. But why read from the bottle or the website? Because I'm not trying to give you somebody's opinion. I'm trying to give you pertinent information to the beer. That's why I do it when I can. 5.8%, 30 IBUs. And the reason I wanted to read this is for the ingredients. The malts are pale malt, Munich Amber 50, Cara 120, Cara 300, and chocolate. The hops are Magnum, Zeus, Bravo, Sterling, and Sauce. So it's got an interesting mix going on. 5.8, that's not necessarily a high ABV beer, but it is a little high for the style. So, I mean, this is, excuse me, this is a craft interpretation of the style. So let's be clear on that. So there you go. Now I've had this beer in the past, so it's not going to be a shock to me what it tastes like. This is the first time this season I've had it though, so I want to take a drink and cheers to y'all. The aromas are very nice. It's very malty, as the style is supposed to be. And there are hints of chocolate on the nose, and just maybe a slight bit of a medium roast coffee, but not a lot. And almost a very light kind of a brown sugar, kind of a very light molasses kind of aroma going on there. You should not, 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 you should not get fruit aromas. Um, they tell you look for toasted malt and slight flowery hop. Okay, I don't know, but you are going to get toasted malt as far as flowery hop. I don't know, man. I ain't feeling that. I ain't feeling the flowery hop. I am feeling the toasted malt, though. Yes, they are correct. I mean, it's their beer. I guess they should get. I'm not feeling flowery hop. I think the problem is, I think a lot of beer, even brewery sites, have gotten to use aromas and flavors that may not necessarily be in the beer, but they're what folks perceive as those flavors. Because you didn't used to see flavors like plum being described for a doppelbock or even a stout. But as I look on brewery sites now, you're seeing these flavors or aromas. And I know it's been recently changed over the last couple of years because I've been looking at these sites for many years, and they didn't used to say plum plum and fig and that sort of thing for those particular styles. But now, now they are yeah, aroma malt, hops balance, yeah, prominent toasted malt, slight roast, hops moderate floral hop flavor. Yeah, I'm not getting the floral hop thing. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Who knows? But anyways, I'm just gonna get back to drinking the damn beer and quit reading from this shit. See now I'm get see that's why you shouldn't read. I guess I disproved my own point. I wanted to read from the site to give you pertinent information, but then I got distracted. I'm not getting the flowery thing though. I'm not. I'm not feeling that at all. I'm feeling kind of an earthy hot presence. Maybe that's what they mean. Who the hell knows? I'm not getting flowers, man. I just ain't feeling her. Oh yeah, there it is. That's what they like. Yeah, I love this beer. I really do. It only comes. It's a seasonal from Boulevard. Comes out right about St. Patty's Day, a little bit before. Actually, I think it's been around for about a month. It's been coming out early. I think beer styles have become like fashion. It comes out about a season early now, where they used to come out right at that season. Now they come out bigger early. But oh, it's nice. You get some nice toasted malt in there. I'm getting slight hints of. Hold on, I'm gonna take a drink and tell you again. Whole lot of toasted malt, maybe a slight bit of nutty toffee. Again, you should not, you should not. Please, please tell me you're not getting fruit flavors from this beer. You should not. The Irish ale, you should not be getting fruit flavors. I think the problem is everything tastes like frickin' fruit these days, and it's not necessarily that people are wrong when they tell you that. Well, they are, but it's. I think a lot of it's perception. I think if you don't know what a flavor tastes like, your mind wants to take you to something that it recognizes. And I think that's why people are feeling plum and fig and other things in beers where you shouldn't be getting those things because they don't understand, what malt profiles are supposed to taste like. The very nice thing about this beer is the finish. It just finishes very crisp, very clean, semi dry. It's just an enjoyable beer. Is it a knock your socks off beer? Is it one of those beers that people are going to drink and go, holy crap? No, it's not. But I think folks that look for that beer every time are missing the point. Now, some folks, some beer styles are just meant to be enjoyed the way they were meant to be enjoyed. This is They do take a few liberties, I will say. It is a little bigger than, say, a Smittix. Um, but in my personal opinion, I don't think Smittix today is what it was, many years ago when I first had it. And I've never had it in Ireland. I've heard folks that have had it there say it's much better there. I don't know that. But I think for an American interpretation of a classic Irish ale, I think this is a very nice version of. I think it's one of the better versions that I've had. I was kind of curious what was going to go on with Boulevard when they were bought out by the big guys. But I think the folks that did buy them out understand beer. They were bought out by Duval. Um, and I have noticed. I don't think they've missed a step. I think a lot of times when a big conglomerate buys out a brewery, sometimes you lose quality, but not necessarily right away. But usually right away, what you lose is creativity. What they tend to want to do is stick you with just doing those core styles, and they take away your artistic, you know, they take away your ability to really think out of the box. And I think that's something that they didn't do with Boulevard here. And I think in some ways they've even given them, I have a problem speaking today, they've even given them the ability to go out of the box. So there you go. So here's the thing. Will I buy this beer again? Yes, I will, because truth is, I buy it every freaking year. I buy it. I buy it in a 6 pack. I buy it when I have the ability to go out because it is a classic beer and it just tastes good. It does the style justice. Excuse me, but takes a few liberties to be in America, just like many of us Americans that are of Irish descent. We still like to claim that our blood is somewhat Irish, but we are taking a few liberties. So there you go. Hey, I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer, and I'll talk to you later.